Good morning, afternoon, and night around the world, Web 2, Web 3. Welcome, guys, to the Nico Morning Show, episode 6. So, today is season 4, episode 6. We are 2 episodes away from our season 4, but today is a very special episode. We have Jordan from Heroes Build as well, Near Week, Star Pose. This guy is everywhere. So, welcome, Jordan. We
Thank
are
you.
your
Good morning.
hosts, Sus and Nono. And yeah, good morning to you guys. Good morning, Nono. Good morning, Jordan. How are you guys
Good
doing?
morning.
Yeah, excited to be here. Thanks for organizing this and putting this all together.
Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, it could have been a little bit, uh, uh, more. I didn't want to be more pushy, but yeah, it's a great one, guys. So before we start, I'm gonna wait a little bit, guys, until everyone just come in and start loading the stream. But we're gonna have a very nice uh, campaign today in Heroes Build. We're gonna create a nice bounty. It's gonna be a meme bounty, but I will go into specific later on. We will create the bounty live with you, with Jordan. He will walk us through how to create bounty, so you guys can know how to create bounty and as well claim bounties. Okay. So good morning, the Poly guy, Ali, the Metal Pony. Good morning, everyone. But Jordan, before we start everything, maybe a little background about yourself. How did you end up working with Heroes Build? What is Heroes Build? What's your role
Mhm.
there? What you guys are trying to achieve and all of this.
So, officially, I'm heading up product at Heroes Build, and it's something that was a pretty natural fit for me. In the near ecosystem, I was working on Astro DAO, which is like pretty early
Mhm.
DAO tooling, and one of the directions I was pushing that as a product was, in fact, around like the gig economy and gig work. The way I see it, people come to crypto for earning opportunities. That doesn't matter
Mhm.
if you're here to degen and flip some coins or if you're here to put in some hours and get paid for whatever kind of work you're good at. So
Mm.
I'm really big on the gig economy. And when focus in the near ecosystem shifted away from AstroDAO, I had the opportunity to go over to Heroes and pick up kind of the gig torch, and um, that that got us here today. That's how I got here. And the Near Week guys and the whole team are all like excellent to work with. It's somebody like this team are folks. When I was at Near Foundation, I was working with them in the early days, and um, since then, Nearweek has, grown into just a hugely respectable institution in the
Mhm.
ecosystem. We've been through so many changes in the ecosystem, and one thing that has stayed consistent has been the Nearweek team. So it's really an honor to work next to these guys that have like held down the fort through so many changes and are really here for the ecosystem, and here to make opportunities for the ecosystem. Way back in the AstroDAO days, the Nearweek team was actually one of the most active DAOs on Astro. There's been over 15,000 bounties paid out on Astro for people that were collecting news and making the newsletter, things like that. So
Wow.
yeah, that all comes together to today where we're going to be making some bounties and we're able to activate all kinds of communities.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So I know
Yep.
Seuss was telling me all about it. I'm excited to learn a lot more about heroes myself. I mean, I've looked some, but I haven't just like dove headlong into it. So this will be cool. This will be really cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So basically, guys, if you didn't know, Heroes is a platform where you can create bounty and you can claim bounty, right? So the thing, and the very exciting thing, and the latest news from Heroes, which you will see it down in the tickers, that now Nico token and Jump token are now supported on the Heroes Build website. So you can
Yeah.
claim bounties, create bounties, and receive payment with Nico and Jump tokens. So I know many of you guys have been asking this, and for Jordan, to be honest, in the Nico Morning Show, we focus a lot on interactive tasks, and We want to
Mm.
reward our community. We want to reward the people who come to the live and you know try to learn something new. As well, we
Mhm.
want to reward the community in Discord for keeping this project alive. The one thing that we did not want, and it was suggested to me, you guys need to utilize Heroes Build for it. It's good. It bring on-chain transaction. You know,
Yes.
you need this, and we transform the viewers from no standard viewers into real user and create a value for them on the chain. The main problem was Nico token is not listed there. So any rewards we want to distribute is going to be in near tokens. Now, this is a bit challenging for many projects, and we did talk about this one before, but let's forget that we talk about it. But it's very challenging for a lot of projects, especially project with limited funds, especially project that have their own token. For example, like us, and we want to utilize this. And in terms of token, the token might not be worth much, but in terms of value, this is what we are trying to get. You know, some of the community won't look at the reward as in terms of value in USDC, rather how much tokens they are getting for. So having Nico token listed in your website, and having our sister company as well, Jump token, listed in there, that create a lot of freedom for us to be able to create campaigns and create bounties in there. So we
Absolutely.
thank you guys for supporting these tokens, and I hope that other communities can list, or other project can list their tokens. So I want you to walk us through listing token in your website. Do people
Mhm.
need to go to you specifically, or to go to Heroes Build and request for it? Are you guys planning to eventually feature all the token that is on the near ecosystem? Like, what's your angle on it?
Mm.
How you wanna guys achieve this, or how you gonna guys wanna approach it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, like you're alluding to with the fact that like these tokens are really a sign of reputation for communities and things like that. That's been an important tenet of DAOs from the start. The fact that communities can tokenize their
Mhm.
what they care about, and
Mm.
then have that be liquid with other DAOs and things like that, even outside of stable coins or anything like that. Just the ability to capture the fact that work is happening and getting done, and recognizing people for that, and building the reputation. All of those things are like real value that's being captured. So we're super excited to enable any communities that are looking to be active, listing bounties with their tokens. Um, so far, it's been a pretty manual process, like just
Mhm.
having conversations, like through the Boneyard to make this one happen, the
Mhm.
Neko and Jump tokens happen, and then we have the Heroes GitHub, which is now public. Like all of the work that's happening on Heroes is happening through our GitHub,
Mhm.
and that's the best place to go and like request tokens. So, um, Billy Bones knew me, so we talked about getting the token live, and it happened. But for people who, aren't comfortable just reaching out or whatever, now you can go on the GitHub and make a bug request and or an issue there, and then get the tokens listed that way.
Mm.
And the only thing we need to get the token listed is the address, the contract address, and then to send like a small amount of the token to the heroes um, contract so that it shows up. Like there's that deal where to register a token, if you use the wallet to send a little bit of token, it like pays for the registration or whatever
Mhm.
contract you're sending it to. So like there's that like one little technical thing that has to happen. Other than that, just
Mhm.
need the address.
Sweet.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, right. So it's pretty fast. I think it's pretty fast, because I think you guys managed to list it in within like a day or something, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I did see a screenshot from Billy. Shout out to Billy and Boneyard, guys. They are the reason why Nico and Jump Token have been listed there. And shout out to you, Jordan, and the team for listing it as well. But I really want to see how heroes can contribute to push the ecosystem even further, because for a project like us, we do get support and funding from the MDAO. MDAO, for many projects like us, do want to push more value from the views into term transition, the viewers into in-chain transaction. And I think Heroes site is like perfect example in how to achieve that alongside with Shardog. Shardog was the
Mm,
only thing that you
Mm.
could have give rewards for the people so they can get in-chain activity with it. But another thing is, now with coming of with your platform, trying to push there with different tokens, you guys can play a crucial role from transitioning the standard giveaway thing that I
yeah.
really don't like, into like some more engaging and productive way of doing it, right? No, I mean, my English
And creating an
sometimes
on-chain
doesn't go.
movement instead of just a few
Exactly.
retweets across Twitter as well. Like people
Uh-huh.
actually using the protocol, people actually moving that way. So yeah, no, that's huge.
For sure.
It is,
Yep.
it is.
Love it.
But guys, okay, since most of you is here, I have been writing it. I hope I did not finish this one. Look at the tickers. Okay. So for today, we're gonna show you exactly. We're gonna be, doing the meme for today. The reward is gonna be half a million Nico tokens, and we're
Oh,
gonna give
all right.
as well some. We're gonna give bonuses. Anyway, guys. First thing first, the QR code onto my right side here or left side. I don't know how you guys view it from. That is Heroes on Twitter. So make sure to scan this QR code, follow them, so you can participate in this campaign. Okay, so you have to be following them to participate in this campaign. Now, how
Mm,
to access the website? You have to scan the QR code here. This QR code will cover you a little bit, Jordan. Sorry, this QR code will take you to the Heroes website. Okay, so scan this QR code to access the website. Links is automatically posted down on the chat. But we are gonna create a campaign right now live with Jordan. Okay, but before we start it, this is what you guys need to do. It's a meme of the week. We usually do this one, Jordan, every Thursday, but because
Mhm.
we have you today, we're gonna switch the day a bit. But meme of the week, guys, this time featuring Jordan, Nico Morning Show, and Heroes Bill. The meme need to be creative. You need to feature
mm,
Heroes Build on it. Okay, you need to tag Heroes Build, which you can find their Twitter up there. Okay, and you need to tag us. You need to tag no, and post it the same way we always post it on Twitter. Now, after this, you will submit it on Heroes website. Okay, so we're gonna pick a winner. It's gonna be half a million Nico token and 200 jump token, maybe a bit more. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Depends on how good the meme is. You know me, guys. I will reward you if the work is solid. Okay. So we will
mm.
show you how to create. We will show you how to participate in this one just in a little bit. But make sure you follow them right now. Make sure you scan the website. You go to it so you get ready. Create an account on the website. If you have not created an account yet, be ready to submit this meme. You can work with the meme now, you post it in Twitter, and then you just submit the link later on in Heroes website. Okay, that's the standard thing. But
Mm.
going back to the topic, Jordan, uh, I'm actually really excited for the meme. The community get very creative with it. So guys, be
They do.
creative, submit it. You can cut the faces if you want, like what you did to me, and no, whatever you guys want. But make sure, make sure it's features here on it, okay? And make sure you tag them. You have to tag them, guys. You have to be following them. Reward is gonna be big. We're gonna work on it right now. But Jordan, now let's say, for example, let's talk about one important thing, and we featured
Mm.
this one in our TLDR on near socials. In our Nico Morning Show, we offer a written TLDR as well, and we were talking about Heroes fee is now zero, and that was an offer you guys did it for the near camp, but you did not put a specific ending date for it, which is really good. I'm gonna be honest with
Mm,
you, straight honest. This is from a user opinion, okay? Not from a community contributor or anything. Okay, the first time I used Heroes, which was for Boneyard, we were testing it, and there was a bounty in there for like $20. And then when we wanted to sign when I wanted to sign up in the site or something, I think it asked me back then to pay 2 near, which was refundable, something like this. And
Mm,
then after that, when you are trying to claim the reward, there will be 10% fee. And I remember
mm,
my talk with Billy back then. I told him, hey man, 10% fee is pretty high, especially like for a small amount of giveaway or reward. Paying 10% fee, that for me, that I see it high, because that's like, uh, for someone
mm,
who's claiming a small amount for like a $5, for example, $10, that's like $1 or $2 from it. In terms, of course, in terms of the project perspective, you guys need to make money, okay? But in terms of community, we are talking about the general part of the who will be utilizing the platform, which people will be trying to claim. I think receiving a 10% fee from each side, was it from each side, or I don't know, you can go through this,
Oh
was
yeah.
was a bit much. So
Yeah, yeah.
what's your thought process, guys, in like, removing the fee? What are is it gonna be like? Are you gonna, guys, keep doing it with zero fee until, like, I don't know, later on figure out another way of making,
Mhm.
some sort of subscription or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. Yeah, so right now the whole team is super focused on growth, and as part of that, we want to get rid of as many barriers as possible just to
mm,
make it easy for everybody to participate, from the funding side of creating bounties and also from the hunting side of like claiming those bounties. So that was the big news that came out in NearCon for us, was to remove that fee completely. And the
mm,
plan for now is to leave that off while we're focused on growth, and then down the line we'll figure out exactly how to monetize when we have that when we have the users, and when we're
Hmm.
to a point where the offering is on par with what you'd get with Web 2.
Exactly.
Ultimately, what we see is that Web3 is going to offer a better experience for bounties than Web2 can, because of the way that crypto works internationally, the way that it is allowing people to capture value through their own tokenization of their
Hmm.
communities and things like that. Like, all of these things offer a very attractive prospect to people who are looking to have their communities do work, and for people that are trying to do gig work. Like, it's actually a great offering. So we have
Hmm.
no doubt that eventually we'll be in a place that will be on par or better than the existing gig platforms today. And that's the point where, then we'll be able to start turning back on fees or whatever else. We'll figure out what the right monetization model is. There's also ideas of like subscriptions or other things. There's a ton of ways of doing monetization. And once we're to that point of needing to turn it back on and we have established
mm.
ourselves, then we'll be figuring that out. The world changes quickly.
Yeah.
Web 2 isn't even that old. The All of the models of how you make money in Web 2 are not that old. So we'll see, in a year or two, whatever, what things look like as far as the turning the monetization back on. But for now, the fees are zero, like you're saying.
Mhm.
And we're also looking at the bond, because you were mentioning the bond where you had to like put in a near, and
Mm,
that's to prevent like spamming. Like, if you are a funder and you're putting some work out there and you get people just immediately claiming the work, but
yeah.
Mhm.
not actually delivering the work, or giving you kind of like low quality submissions, things like that, that you don't want that as somebody who's putting bounties out there. And the bond is there to
Mm,
prevent that kind of spamming. um, what we're hearing from people is that the current bonds are too high, and
mm,
again, it's getting in the way of people participating with the platform. It's causing confusion and things like that. So
Mhm.
um, we do have an issue open for taking a look at either reducing that or removing it for the time being. Um, so we're definitely listening to people, hearing like where people are hitting walls and things like that. And hopefully that'll all be like smoothed out pretty soon. But that's another thing where, if we take the bond off and we see people starting to spam and claim work without being able to deliver on it and things like that, then we'll have to figure out some kind of like workaround that still allows the funders to be sure that there's going to be high quality submissions for their
Mhm.
work, while not putting up that barrier of needing a near or something to participate. Because frankly, that's a lot of money. If you are just getting into near, or you're just getting into Web3 and somebody's telling you that you need to already have money to make money, that's awkward. It's kind of a chicken and egg situation. So we don't want to be putting people in that awkward situation. And
Mm.
yeah, we'll see in the next couple weeks like how that all turns out.
I agree.
Cool.
I think as well, you guys, gonna help to, try to empower the community as well, the project. So, in a way, for anyone who want, like, for example, this is a meme contest, guys. It's not by any mean professional. It can be a funny meme without any professional art, and it can win. So, a content creator. And you can see a lot of them. Some people are good in writing threads. Some people are good on uh, editing skills. Some people are good on, for example, hosting, like us. Some people are good in, there
Mm,
is a variety of content creation. It lists it through a lot of things, and this is like the one side that you guys are, helping, or the one side of the community you guys helping, because you as well can create different sort of bounty, like bug hunting. You can create different things and then expand to more community, or interest more people in the website, and that is what actually is nice about it. Okay, so you not only be able to help the project itself, but you are
mhm.
also helping the community, so it's a win-win situation for everyone. I do agree, from a user perspective, I think 2 near is pretty high, especially that near is now at $2, and maybe we go back to 20, it's just gonna be a lot. But for bond token, I understand the process thought of it, and I understand the community when they do, some of them complain that they can't, especially if someone is near to the near
Mm,
Yep, yep,
ecosystem. And let's not forget, guys, near gas fees are way too cheap. Like a half a dollar is more than enough to do so many transactions in the chain, right? So you won't see a lot of, for example, community will be having like 2 or 5 years sitting around, and
mm,
be able to sign it. So I do understand that the perspective of some of the people who say we can't participate because we don't have the tune here. I do
yep.
understand their struggle in there. But guys, we talked now about this one, and I'm gonna put this one right here for anyone who's watching live now from the near ecosystem, or for anyone who's gonna watch it afterward. We will have the TLDR uh, posted on our Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and we have TLDR written will be on the near socials and Twitter as well. We have
mm,
the full podcast length will be on YouTube, Twitter as well, and Twitch, where you can watch the whole thing. So whatever you guys want, it's there. If you wanna listen only, you don't wanna see our faces, that's fine. You can go to Spotify and do that. It's gonna be a TLDR, so you don't need to hear about anything. But for anyone who's watching visually, video feedback, that's a QR code, guys.
mhm.
If you want to list your own token from the community, make sure to reach out to the heroes on this link, guys. Okay, so this is their link on GitHub. I'm sorry, I could have find a better name. I could not. This is what I came with.
No, that's
So request
perfect.
your token list.
As long as
Okay,
people can get
scan
over there, that's perfect. Thank you.
exactly. So, yeah, scan this QR code. And you can request your token to be listed in Heroes. But enough with this one. I know, guys, some of you are excited for this. So let's
Yeah,
head over to the website and show the people the Heroes website. Okay, so
that's what I was going to
I
ask.
did create.
Do it.
Yes, I did create the account. I really didn't want to create any of the account yet. I wanted to do everything live,
Mm,
but I saw that we have to put some other information when I was going through it. So I was like, okay, let me create the account. So, guys,
Okay, let
basically,
me
all
get out of
what
the
you
way.
have to do, yeah, go to the Heroes site, and from there you will be able to create your account. So once you create your account, put the information. By the way, guys, if you don't want to put your address, you don't have to put it. You can skip that. It's not mandatory when you are creating account. There is a lot of information is not mandatory when you are creating your account. So please don't feel the pressure that you have to do it. You can just keep it open and then just move forward. Okay, so put the information you want to put, and then you move. There you go. You will see the site in there. So once you see, it's very simple, guys. It's very easy. I love the simplicity of it, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You can read all the information you want on the project right here. Okay, you can scroll down, you can see the other project as well, and all the information you need as any website, it's here. Is just, I like the simplicity of it. It's very easy to understand for anyone in the space. But
Yeah.
what we care about is not what we care. I mean, okay, what we are focusing on.
Bounty.
Okay. What we are focusing about. No, man. Okay, guys. My English is not perfect. Okay, so excuse me, Jordan, for any
Okay, okay.
wording.
I think we care about the same things here.
Show us
Okay.
these bounties. Like that's why we're here. Show us these
Yeah.
bounties. Like
Okay, so
bounties.
what we want to focus about is the bounties, guys. Okay, so this is the bounty section. You click here and you will find all the bounties available in there. There is bounty. This is Escobar. I know Escobar PFP. That's a 10,000
That's
Nico token.
awesome. Nice.
Yeah. Pin your location and update profile. I like this one. Okay, 10,000 Nico token. Third place, near week meme contest. Oh, so okay, whitelisted people only. All right. So
Yeah,
while
so
we are going
earlier I
through
was
this,
talking-
let's
Let's talk about
let's
the capabilities of being able to allow people to do work and be sure that that work is going to be high quality, even without having a bond. And that's where things like that whitelist and the KYC, which is optional, come into play, where those things help addresses that you trust apply to bounties or people who are KYC apply to bounties. Again, those are both optional, but they're there to build trust between the people that are funding the bounties and the hunters.
so basically meaning I want the people to participate in this bounty, the one who is live right now. So what I can do is I will just tell them, hey guys, go claim this shard dog, which we're supposed to have our shard dog for this season. We usually have 8 shard dog every season. Disclaimer, guys, we were busy with Nirkan. The shard dog team busy with Nirkan, so we had to skip the shard dog for this season. But the shard dog was ready. I was very proud of my artwork for this season, man, but it have to wait until next season. But so let's say, go back to the topic. Let's say I want the people who's watching this live now to only participate in this bounty, meaning I can whitelist the people who hold a specific NFT.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Is this
Yeah,
manually or
token.
automatically?
Anything else? Yeah.
Yeah, so tokens, NFT, and anything else. But is this process a manual process or automatic? Do I whitelist them manually?
Yeah, so right now that's manual. So you would like snapshot your holders of whatever token you're talking about, or if you, ran a contest on Arcana or did a survey or something, you would get your list of addresses and then you would go and put that into Heroes as like a whitelist. And that is a manual process getting those addresses in there. It's pretty straightforward. It's just comma separated addresses that go in a list. That's one of the things where, we know that it's not perfect and it would be even better if you could just do the snapshotting directly in the site. But working with the small development team, we got to make some prioritizations. And that's one of the things where if we see people using whitelist a ton, then we'll go and make that where it's like seamless and automatic and easy. But for now, pop over to Pikes Peak or wherever else you're going to be pulling your data from, get your list and paste it in. And that's how you get the whitelist activated.
Okay, great. It's very understandable, guys. The thing is, it takes time, and I always, me and Nono, what's the right term in English? Emphasize how important is to have patience with people who are building. Is it the right English term?
Yeah. Patience, yeah.
It is.
That's good.
Okay. So, building something takes time. in regards of, gathering the information you want, gathering feedback from the community, funding, and a lot of things, guys. When you want to make something, it can be perfect from the start. It needs time. So I am sure you guys maybe can improve on that. That's no problem. Boneyard Gaming and the chat was like lol.
Good to see
So
you.
we move on. If you guys, okay, so the near week meme. Do you have any you know information about it? Who is the whitelisted people? How did they obtain the whitelist? Can someone go now and obtain it and participate?
Yeah, so this is really interesting because the Near Week meme contest that ran during NearCon is almost the same process that we'll be following today to make the bounty together. And there were some learnings from that we'll take advantage of. One of the things that happened was there was different tiers of winners, and
Okay.
because of that, the people who won the different tiers got basically whitelisted a single address for those three big tiers, and then the rest of the winners were all part of a larger group that all got paid the same. So that this address is like a single winner that got
Hmm.
singled out to get that bigger amount, whereas the
Mhm.
other winners are already being taken care of as part of the original bounty. So that's why this one
Oh,
is like pulled out separately. Um,
okay.
to give them a bigger prize, basically.
Okay, that's great to hear. Anyway, guys, you can see there's a lot of bounties in there. Once you create your account, once you go to the bounty section, you see the active, inactive. I guess the inactive one is the one have was done or completed. But you can
Hmm.
see the active
Hmm.
bounties. And there is a lot of bounty to participate. There is weekly, near week, Twitter space, 15 USDT. Okay, 10 USDT from Hero Community Moderation. Help us respond to a question in Telegram chat and spread the vibe. I like it. This is what I'm talking about, Jordan. The way you can utilize this website is endless. Not only for bounty, it's for task. So I'm gonna give you. I have something called interactive task in Nico. Okay, the Nico Morning Show. We created something called interactive task where our community, our viewers will be able to transition all the information they learn from here into productive content. So they will be able to
Hmm.
cut the show into shorts, and these shorts will use it as a TLDR to our short site. They will be able to write a full thread. They will be able to do anything that requires uh, spreading the news around the ecosystem. That goes to meme contests and all of this. And we do usually reward them with their work. So whatever the work they did, we reward them for it. We even created one about near DA to write a full thread about it. There was a submission. I'm sorry, no, I forget to tell you. There was a submission for it, but yeah. Um, the interactive task is there so people not only watch the show and learn,
Hmm.
but also find a way to earn while they are watching. The payout might not be
Hmm.
and is insane, but I think it's pretty sizable payout. They get if they decided to participate. We also try
Yeah.
to sharpen their skills in terms of editing, and we work with them closely to do it. So
Yeah,
um,
perfect use case.
Hmm.
That's so
really,
cool to hear.
yeah, thank you. Billy was like, "Hey man, you should use Heroes build," and we did talk about this stuff points a while ago. And because Nico token was not listed, I could not utilize it. But now, rather than me using the Discord and me and Nono going with the Discord and posting, you guys need to do this and you need to do this.
Hmm.
This is the perfect example where you can, help to
Hmm.
empower the community, help to spread the news about the project itself, and help the ecosystem. So this is like a win-win-win situation for everyone. So that's what I
Hmm.
like about it. And you can see it when we are scrolling here, and you are seeing there's a bug bounty, there is a community moderation. There's a variety of bounties that you guys can participate in and earn yourself some money. So this is a 300, 600 USDT,
Hmm.
and there is a lot of things, guys. There, I don't know which one is claimed, which one is not. You guys have to go through it, because from my view, I'm viewing it at 150%. So everything is zoomed to my face, but I have to zoom it so you guys can read it clearly.
I've got a question
Right?
for Jordan. I got
Yeah.
a question for Jordan. Jordan, this is a really cool platform. I didn't know about this until Seuss was like, "Oh, we should have them on," because Billy was like, "We should have them on." How do you, how do you, how do you figure you guys will market to get more people kind of in all of your product and like, oh wow, this is super useful. We could for sure use this. And who are like 2 or 3 projects in Near, or Web3 as well, but like specifically Near, who are 2 or 3 like dream projects that you wish would use your product, and like, can we get the word to them about like, hey, this is great, this is awesome, like the tooling is here, the kits are here, like this will support infrastructure that we are trying to build. It's another case of like, hey, Near has great stuff built on it, and we just gotta like tell people about it. 2 or 3 projects you'd love to like use this, and how can we help you get the word out about this?
Yeah, well, I mean, opportunities like this are exactly what we need, and um, the the growth, excitement, and adoption that we're seeing is actually perfect. It's exactly what we were looking for. Coming out of NearCon, one of our big wins, besides being able to release that news of zero fees, was that all of the bounties for the hackathon, the official hackathon at NearCon, are being paid out through Heroes by Near Foundation. So, it's a huge honor to be working directly with Foundation, to be getting bounties out there. And speaking more with them about fractional workforces and what makes sense for them to be getting out to the community as work through gig platforms like this. And then it's an honor to be with projects like Neko and Jump, like the most active projects in the ecosystem, and to be able to have these tokens live. And then another one like Marma J has been pushing for education and gaming and everything else on chain for years. So to have Marma J listing bounties is also like a huge honor.
Yeah,
From here, one of the ones that we're really excited about is the Popula community, because Popula is
yeah.
doing a really interesting thing with their drip token, which is like a non-transferable fungible token, which is a very unique approach that I haven't seen a lot of people trying. So I think that it's a very interesting project, and we're looking at how drip could show up as reputation, and
Yeah.
also starting a
On-chain
Heroes.
reputation, right?
Yeah,
On-chain
exactly,
credit score.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then got the a heroes community popped up over there as well, just so that there's like kind of a forum speed place where people can go and discuss bounties. And then we also have our Telegram that's more chat speed. So whatever speed people are interested in checking in, they can kind of like find a place to have those discussions. And then like big picture, what we're looking for is all of these wins in the Near ecosystem to kind of like grow that, like the user base that's closest to home. Like all the projects that we love to talk to that are hitting up Near Week for marketing support, etc. Like making sure that all of those people are well taken care of and able to take advantage of the platform. And then from there, look at expanding out to other Web3 ecosystems. And then from there, look at expanding out to, the Web2 world and really opening this up so that it's, available for everybody. And so that people all over the world can kind of take advantage of being part of the global economy. That's the dream.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think this would be a great example of not just, oh, we increased on-chain transactions because we're seeing more people active, but like people really getting into this. I mean, people that don't care about the near ecosystem in general, like the airdrop hunters that just want to come and go and grab what they can. I mean, this should make the airdrop hunter highlight reels across like socials. Like they should be coming on, and and eventually they'll see the beauty of the Near ecosystem and all this different stuff and all the scaffolding that's being built. But just going down every single one and saying, hey, is this something I can claim? I'm not a developer. No, I can't do that. Is this something I can claim? Yes, it's make a meme. Is this something I can claim? And just like stripping the whole platform and doing as many things as they can. I mean, I mean, it's a treasure trove of things that people can go through, and I definitely think more stuff like this. Not even necessarily more. I mean, y'all are doing it great, so we really need to get the word out more. We don't need more stuff now that y'all are kicking tail with this, but we need to do a better job of getting the word out on this stuff, and this is going to really help the growth metrics of the near ecosystem. And I mean, everybody's talking about, hey, we have 18 months realistically to grab people's attention. I feel like Near's kind of grabbed people's attention with a few different things, whether it's, hey, the Near token is up, was up 110% in 30 days, or hey, with Kaching and these different other like dApps on dApp radar, like we've hung out in the top 5 for a long time. Like there's different ways that we're grabbing the public eye. And if this is just another like badge on our chest of like, oh, this is a great platform that's on Near, I think that could be a really, really good way to help us build a runway of adoption. So coming from somebody that didn't know much about this at all before like getting into this, and just watching Seuss go through it and talk with you like this, I'm bullish. This is very cool. This is very, very cool.
Yeah, and as you're mentioning kind of like opportunities and things we're excited about, like activations on the other side of like all of the like funders that you imagine and projects that you imagine getting work done on a platform like this. Once somebody in a community has earned tokens themselves, they can also make bounties. If they need help with something, if they need to reach out to the community and, get help, then they have a way of doing that. You don't have to be like a big project to list work here. It's so accessible. It's permissionless. Anybody can list work. So that's the other really exciting thing is the way that it just allows anybody to start participating on both sides of the gig economy, and the fact that it's a marketplace, I think is really exciting. And hopefully we'll see a lot of the Neko tokens flying around in both directions, and same with Jump and everything else as we get this off the ground.
That's the goal. That's the goal. This makes me think of so many tasks that I wish we had, like, I wish I had known about, and I wish we'd created bounties for, like, for example, the jump private sale is on Friday. Like that's rolling out, and I wish we had created something earlier, and Jump tokens, Near tokens, basically getting the word out type stuff, whatever it was. Like as soon as I'm seeing this, I'm like, wow, we're behind, and I wish we had this, and this rolled out really fast for these different like big events that we're pushing. So that's awesome. This is definitely a tool people are going to use, and I can see their direct application. So I'm a fan.
I'm sure many of our community now are gonna guys. There's a lot of bounties there, a lot of tasks you can do. There is some big prizes, small prizes. So feel free to go and scan this QR code, check their website. Create your own profile. Anyway, we will keep. Okay, we're gonna create the meme, guys. Okay, so we show you all of this. Let's go and create a bounty. So okay. What we have to do is go to create a bounty, and you can see here other options, KYC options. You don't need to KYC, by the way, guys. This is optional, and it depends on the bounty, I guess, if they want the people to be KYC'd or no, as well the whitelist. But we're gonna create a bounty that's gonna be open for everyone, and I will make the duration of it very low. So, what talent are you looking for? So we will go for design. Is it design? Content. Tags is gonna be community, blockchain, and
Yeah, it's really interesting with the tags, and as we see more work happening with the tags, that's going to be the way that people are finding the work. And then we'll also see what kind of payouts people are doing for different kinds of work. So we'll start having a data set of like how work is valuable in this global marketplace, which I think is a really big opportunity. And one of the big strengths of Web3 is that all of that data is public. So being part of that is pretty cool.
I agree. I like actually how you can use the tags and stuff like this, and there's a lot of things you can choose from. So, we will set up this one next. Title: Nico Morning Show, and then description. Okay, guys. So create a meme. Oh God, I hate.
This is where a lot of people get stuck.
Okay.
It's hard to describe work and it's hard to delegate
E-
work. One of
Exactly.
the tips I've had for people is to like leverage OpenAI or Bard or Claude, any LLM to kind of like come up with really good descriptions of your work and to communicate your
Uh-huh.
work. Because this isn't just like a gig thing or a bounty thing or a Web3 thing. Like just delegating work is hard in general, even in the Web2 world. So take advantage of all the tools you've got to be able to write like concise, good descriptions for your bounties that translate
Yeah.
well into all different languages and things like that. Oh, look at that.
I
You
got it
type so
on the
fast.
Nico morning chat.
We're
Ultra
ready.
fast, guys. My
We're
hand is so
ready.
fast you didn't even see me writing. It's just boom. But anyway, we
Love it.
have it there. We got it from the Nico Morning Show, which you can see right down here in the tickers, guys, if you have been reading it. But this is what you actually need to do to participate. Follow Nico and Heroes Build on X and post your meme with hashtags meme of the week near boss and tag Nico and Heroes Build. Okay, so we will go move forward. Okay, proof of work link. What is it? Is the proof of work is yeah, if they're gonna submit link or screenshot or something like this, right?
Yep.
Uh,
Hmm.
we will say link. I guess we will go with link direction, and then do I need to do? I don't need to do this one, right?
Yeah, you do need to put something in there for now. And in the future that won't be required because that's already part of your profile actually. So we're having people do extra work here.
Mhm.
Um, we're sanding off some of these rough edges as we speak.
Oh, oh,
If you're
it's
interested
changed.
in watching the sausage get made, we've got the GitHub hooked up to our Telegram now, so you can see all the issues flying around and the work being done.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, guys, our Twitter changed from at Good Fortune Finland to at Nikotoken underscore XYZ. So we go next. Okay, so here
That's
is
right.
the ending date and starting date. So what happened?
So you don't have to
Oh, okay.
specify an ending date if you don't want to. So if you just check
But
don't specify, then you don't need to do it. But if you do want to put a
okay.
deadline on there, you can. I suggest leaving it off because if you have the deadline on there, it can actually make things confusing for the people who are trying to
Mhm.
claim the work. So I would just leave it off.
Okay, great. We'll just leave it off, guys. So next, select a token. Let's go. Where is it? There we go. Nico token. And can I select two token at once?
No, just one token at a time. Yeah.
So two different bounties.
So
Yep.
I can
Like
create two
make
different
a jump bounty,
bounties.
make a Eagle bounty. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, so we will create, guys. There will be two different bounties. Is that 500?
That is 500,000.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. So, guys, there will be two different bounty. The first one we are making it now live. The second one I will make it after. It will be with jump token, 250 jump token. So make sure you participate. But we will please do start tagging us now because I want to show your work today to Jordan before we end the live. So make sure we can look at some of your work. Okay. So anyway, we will continue with this one. Click next, and this is where we have add a reviewer. Okay, so I can add a wallet and they will be as a reviewer, right?
Yep. So that's really useful for organizations where maybe you've got like a financial controller that's actually making the bounty and releasing the funds for the work to
Mhm.
happen, but you want like a manager or like somebody from your community to be actually reviewing the work. Um,
Hmm.
and that's an optional thing. For some people, it doesn't matter or make any sense, but if it's there if you need it. And then this multitasking is where we're going to be setting things up so that it's easy for
Mhm.
multiple people to claim that bounty. So the right option here for this kind of task would be like one for all, which means that there's one task that everybody's doing
Okay.
is one for all. And then number of slots is how many people you want to award for doing that work. So however much you want to split up your 500,000
Three, let's say
cycle.
winners. What do you guys think? Three winners? That will complicate it. Let's just make it 250 each.
Hmm.
What do you think? Or 3?
Yeah, I mean,
3 winners.
that's easy math.
I don't want to do the math. That's why I want to make it 2. The
I
only
mean,
time
you
to
could
do the
also do
math.
5 and 100,000 each, or
I want it to be a bit big, to be honest. So
okay, yeah.
let's
So
let's
then,
do 3. Let's do 3. Okay. Club paid in near. So this is how much each one will be getting paid, right? Or what this option?
yeah, so it's gonna be like 166.666, I think, for each one,
Point six six
or
six like
comma
this.
666. Yeah.
Comma 666. I'm not getting the comma though.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe.
Let's try to use calculator. The easiest way, copy paste divided by 3. So yeah, it's the same one, but we'll just copy paste. Oh, I can't put a comma. I can put dot only. Is this gonna count it as 166, Nico?
Yeah, can you delete the dot or the comma? Just take it out.
Okay, like
Yeah.
this.
Yep. I think that'll
Okay,
that'll work. And
okay, and
then
yeah,
you can leave that part out, the min slots to start optional. Just like leave that one out. And then under the application restrictions, we're going to
mhm.
want to make this automatic approval. Otherwise, everybody who's submitting, you'll have to approve their submissions in addition to approving their work. So here, the best thing to do is just auto approval.
Okay. So this section is not for approving the
Work.
bounty. Is just for, yeah. It's not approving the work. It's just approving them to participate.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
Participation.
And
Hmm.
this is the KYC section. If I want someone to claim that he want to be
Danger,
KYC'd,
danger.
right?
Yep.
Danger zone. Okay, so let's review this, and I think we should be done. So we're gonna go through it real quick, guys. So content, Nico Morning Show, meme of the week, and you have all the things here. Links to at reviewers. Do you want me to add you as a reviewer, by the way, Jordan? If you wanna look at them later.
I'm all good. I'll be looking though.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, it's
Okay.
working for sure.
Okay, so this is no KYC required, guys. You are welcome. Create an invoice, no need. The application, and there we go. So once we double check everything, we click confirm, and this is where we sign the transaction for this one, which is here, right? And you may want to try again. Okay, what is this? Does not have enough balance. How? Okay, guys. Error, 5 minutes. Let me check. I do remember I moved. I think I need to move a bit more. So
I think
let
we
me
had
just
that
move.
much, right?
Yeah, I have 500, but maybe it needed a little bit extra for it to like work.
Yeah,
Or
or maybe the
no.
math is weird, like because of the long decimal, like maybe we should just do um two winners and split it 250,000 each, just to make the math
You
clear.
think so? Okay, let's try that now.
Yeah.
Um, was it here?
Yeah. The wait, I think it was, yeah, right in
Here, yeah.
here. So 2 and
We'll do
then yeah,
2,
going 250 each.
and then 250. How many zero is that?
Nice.
This is 25,000.
That's
This one?
25,000.
You know,
25,000,
Okay,
yeah.
this one. Okay, let's see. Review. Okay, I have to.
An extra 0.
Token
That's 5
balance is not
zeros.
enough.
yeah, that's
No.
less
Well,
zeros.
I
Zeros.
That's 5
let's see.
zeros. You gotta drop a 0 off.
Okay, it's still token balance is not enough.
Try hitting go again. Try hitting next again.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Good call.
Okay,
Jordan,
so
good call.
it won't approve it. Does not have
Dang.
enough balance. Operation cost. I need to move some near to it, right?
Oh, your near is low.
Okay,
Oh,
let me move some near to it. My bad, guys.
I can
Let
do it
me
right now.
move.
I got you.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So it was the near balance, guys, not enough, not the Nico tokens in the wallet. This account is created new specifically for heroes. So we thought we put enough, and Nona is gonna send us some near here. We will cover it.
Just Nico Morning Show, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nico Morning Show dot near.
Gotcha.
All right. We
Cool.
will
We should
create
just
another one for Jump DeFi, guys. It's gonna be there as well, so you can claim in
should.
different work. Okay, don't come to me
Same.
submitting the same meme twice. I will catch you. I'm gonna look at them all. Okay, so don't try to do that. To make sure you create two memes. But I'm
It's
gonna show you
easy.
some of the memes. You send? Okay.
Yep.
Let's go back here. Okay. Confirm. Ah, very generous, Nani. Thank you. That's
What
it.
can I say?
That is not from the website. That's what you call
What can I say? I'm
human
bullish
error,
on the
guys.
project.
That is user error. User error.
Yeah.
It's not a website error. But congratulations, you have
Website's free, y'all.
successfully created the bounty. Let's go. So
Nice.
our bounty is done. And if I want to view it right now, I will go to your bounty section, right?
Yep.
There we go. There we go. Okay,
So
so
then the
if I want,
last few minutes, we got to make a QR code for it, and so everybody in the streaming can just go straight there, right?
yeah. So I'm asking where I will get a link for it, Jordan. It's just the
When you
top.
click on it, it should be in your URL bar there.
Yeah, yeah. I see it. It's already in the URL. So guys, we are creating a QR code for this one. You can go now and do it. Let me just adjust the heroes build here. Link will take you straight to the bounty. Let me remove this one. There we go. Heroes and
Bounty number
Nico.
193.
What's up?
It's the 193rd bounty. We're early.
Oh wow,
193 bounty. Wow, it's number 193. That is not much, guys. This is very very little, right? I like to
Yeah.
copy things, paste,
Yeah.
make it very fast. Secondary text 250k each. So okay, guys, this is the updated one. Same link. What you are seeing in the QR code, I hope it's just okay. There we go. So this is the bounty link, guys. Go there, participate on it. You have to submit the link of your Twitter. Okay, so we will go now and double check some of the entries there. And the bounty is there, guys. Thank you, Jordan, for walking us to create the bounty. It is very easy. It's very simple. If you have enough near to pay transaction, make sure you do that. But yeah, I really like it. I really like it. I think it's pretty good one. I'm very excited to see what you guys can achieve. I think, as you said just now, we are very very early to this, and only 193 bounties created. But guys, we are almost on the 1 hour mark. I don't want to make it long for Nono because it's around 3 a.m. something for Nono. It's around 1 a.m. as well for Jordan. It's 5 p.m. for me, so I can go with you for another hour. We will double check everything. I will let the guys, say their goodbyes for everyone here, and then I can roll out some sort of bounties and giveaways for you. But before you guys go and give a final statement, I'll just look at the people who
Yeah.
submitted their bounties of us. Okay, who
Um,
submitted their
Yeah, thanks so much for
their
having me
memes
out.
so far. Yes.
It's been fun, guys.
Okay,
Of
so
course.
we will see the memes. What is this meme, man?
Shout out to Seuss for doing all the work on this one. I mean, I was getting educated as we went, but I didn't have a whole lot of research going
Dude,
into it.
I love this one. I love this one. Win. This is a win, man. This is a win. I'm winning this one. You won, bro. I love this one, man. I really love this one. This is great. Look,
The
man,
power of
that's
meme.
such a good meme. That is a really good meme, man. Look at the clean cuts and everything. Heroes. Only heroes wear caps. Nikomoni. Oh god. This is really good, guys. What do you guys think? I really love this one.
Yeah, that's
It's a
no.
professional meme maker right there for sure. Like our
No,
audience
no
is
way this
really
meme is
evolved
not
with
winning,
memes.
man. This is such a good meme. Good job, Luke, man. I love your meme, man. You are really good with the meme. So we have Penguin here. We
Thank you,
have
man,
I
bro.
might skip some of you guys, but let's see. Oh, creative one. Let's go. How do you like my new T-shirt?
Oh, that's
This is
yeah,
a good
that's like
one.
I recognize him.
This
I was like,
is a really good
I
one.
yeah, I recognize. Yeah, I remember seeing that picture. I was like, okay, that's how I know your
Okay.
face.
no, we got
Okay.
the whole
Damn,
kit
guys,
and
you
that.
was submitting memes. I already have to. Okay, I'm not gonna pick winners now. I'm gonna see the rest of your memes, guys. Okay, but these two memes are really great, and I like that Kira or Metal Pony actually went and tried to do more research to get a nice meme in there. I really like the picture. It's
That's
actually a very
good.
good one,
Way to
utilizing
dig.
the picture thing. Yeah, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so make sure you use the right hashtag, guys. Okay, there you go. You have the right hashtag, and yeah, I think we will see a lot of submission. Okay, this one here before, but anyway, guys, the bounty is there. The bounty is created. I'm gonna stick with you guys a little bit longer. No, no, we'll have to
Yeah.
jump off with Jordan, I guess. But
Yeah.
final statement, Jordan. Thank you, man, for coming in. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all the
Seriously, yeah.
insight and teaching us how to do bounties live. Any last word to the community here where the guys should follow up with all your news other than Twitter? Do you guys have a Discord? They should a Telegram or all
Yep,
of this.
we got Telegram, so pop into the Telegram. If you go to heroes.build website, the Telegram's linked at the bottom there. As well as there
Sweet.
being a link to our documentation, like our Git book. If you are stuck on anything, you can check that out first, or just hop in the Telegram and get help there. And yeah, looking forward to seeing all the memes. Looking forward to seeing all the bounties that get created, and yeah, looking forward to earning together. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you,
Yeah, Jordan,
Jordan,
thanks so much
for
for coming
coming
out.
in.
It was a pleasure having you all. Just the community. Just a reminder, I will probably be here Thursday. Technically, Thursday is my baby's due date. So Thanksgiving
Whoa,
here in the
congrats.
U.S. Yeah. Hey, thanks. So we're gonna do 8 episodes, like a usual show. Next Tuesday is the 8th one. So I will likely miss next Tuesday. I might not if the baby bakes late. If I'm not here, it's not because I don't love you guys, but life's about to change drastically
It's
for
because
me.
he love
So
his baby more, which is natural, guys, for any
I can say
father.
that. I can say that.
So yeah.
Um,
So no, if you can't be here, man, it's fine. We got you. I hope your baby will come very healthy, and I don't know how to say it in English.
yeah.
Just I hope a healthy
Thank
baby
you.
for you, man, there, and for you,
Yes.
for your wife as well, and for the baby. But guys, we're gonna end the stream. One last giveaway you guys can participate in. If you want, some of you come. There will be a jump token giveaway. You have to go to our Twitter. Go to our Twitter, guys. You will find it in the pinned tweet right here. There is the podcast. Like, retweet,
Mm,
tag Heroes Build on it. Tag your friend. Tag anyone from the near ecosystem. Anyone from Solana. I know a lot of people are talking about Solana and near, but tag people. Let them come. Let them see the what heroes are doing. And
mm.
learn more about this website. There will be a 300 gem tokens giveaway in there, and then I will create another bounty offline, guys, after this episode. Okay, for the jump tokens. So all the rewards for today episode is gonna be through bounties and through the Twitter picker for our podcast. But no, thank you for hosting with me, Jordan. Thank you
Always.
for
Thank
coming
you.
in. Stay for like 5 minutes after we end this live. I can maybe chat with you a little bit. But guys, thank you for tuning into the show. We really appreciate it. I hope you learn something new today, and I hope you will have fun with our bounty we are creating. This is Sus and Nono from the Nico Morning Show with Jordan. Thank you everyone for the support, and see you again next time.
Cheers, thanks, guys. Take care.